The mists have parted. Welcome to Baldur's Gate. I'm joined by Mark and Ben and Pyrian.
Sir?
We're going to play Betrayal at Baldur's Gate.
Betrayal at Baldur's
Let's just
Gate.
have a nice Baldur's Gating with no betrayal, please.
Would you like to introduce your character, Ben?
I'm Azadeth Rashka, human monk.
Human monk? You could have been a bard.
I could have been.
But he's
The
gone with
worst
the
of
monk.
all classes.
Well, the monk,
Yes.
not the bard.
This is me playing a flute.
I can do a flurry of blows.
Okay, I am playing Grim Grusk.
What was that, Ben?
That was like flurry of blows with my fist.
Terrifying.
Sorry.
It's such an innocent mind period.
I just didn't expect it from Ben. I don't know why.
Well, Grimgrusk Mugtug, the half-orc paladin.
Mugtug.
Grimgrusk Mugtug.
A mugtug honestly
worst of
sounds
all
like
classes.
slang for something else. I probably wouldn't.
A Mugtug.
Wow. It does sound like
It sounds like Harry Potter racism.
He's giving them a flurry of blows and I'm giving him a
A
Mugtug.
mugtug. I am the. I don't have a rude name. My name is Ralvio Escanor. Sounds saucy.
He still
I'm
sounds like a porn star.
a wild magic sorcerer. I'm 75.
I seduce you with my wild magic.
Hello, adventurers.
My attack is pretty boring. When I attack, I can use knowledge or sanity instead of might. That's it.
That could come in useful. That could come in useful, let me tell you.
My knowledge and sanity are only one more than my might, so GG, Ralvio.
Oh, perhaps you can expand your learning. I am playing Tasha Brightbottle, who is a halfling rogue, a rouge. A blue rouge.
Perfect.
Hey, everybody! I could have been a druid, but she looks really dirty.
bright bottle.
It's very valley girl.
So how do you speak, Pyrian? How's your character speak?
Ralvio Escanor.
And you are...
Azadeth Rashka.
That's gonna.
Why are you a
destroy
snake lady?
Because look at me.
Snack lady. Because she's green.
Oh, yeah.
Just a lady.
Snacky.
No, she's mysterious.
Okay.
From a distant land.
speak so strangely, young one? Come closer. Step out of the gloom.
To me, you sounds
Step into
strange.
my wild magic. You've played this before.
I've played.
I've played Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Yes.
Yes, so have I.
But you've never played this, so
I've
you're
never
in for
played
a
a
ride.
board game
Completely fresh.
in my
So this is like a
life.
D&D version of Betrayal on
Yeah,
Haunted
so
Hill.
you've got your character. You start the thing with the little markers
on
on
the
the green.
green, yeah.
So they're your starting stats. So I've got 4 sanity, 4 might,
Yep.
3 speed, and 4 knowledge. They can go up and down, obviously.
Yes.
And we are basically here in Baldur's Gate, the town of Baldur's Gate, exploring the town.
We are starting in the Elfsong Tavern. And yeah, the first half of the game is us exploring Baldur's Gate, finding new places, new streets, new rooms, and discovering magic items and all sorts of good things.
Good questing.
Do we do
Questing.
fights as well?
There may be fighting later on.
Let's do it.
It
Let's
might
just
be-
start.
So the way that you
That's
so-
where the goodies are.
Yeah, do you want to just start with Pyrian? I mean,
Yeah,
there is
go
a
for
way.
it.
Yeah, should we just start with Pyrian and then go around?
Yeah,
clockwise?
fuck it. What do I take?
You want the
me give
kitchen,
you-
right? In you go.
Building? No, this is a red door. Do I take a red
Yes, so
thing?
you take a red tile, and then you flip that over, and then you get to place that down.
However I wish.
So there should be another door, so there should be a red door, and that has to connect to the red door that you've just entered from.
here into the Hall of Wonders.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And so normally what you can do is you can move a number of tiles equal to your speed, but as soon as you enter a room that forces you to draw a card, your movement stops, basically. And your
because
turn's
we're
pretty much gonna be
investigating
over.
them.
So
Oh,
what room have you drawn here?
The Hall of Wonders.
The Hall of Wonders.
What
says-
happens in there?
There's an event.
Yes, and does it have special rules on the tile?
It
as
says
well?
once per game, if you end your turn here, gain 1 knowledge.
There you go. So once per turn, you can do
find
that now. If you like, you
wondrous
can gain
artifacts.
1 knowledge.
But do I get an event as well?
You will do, but you get to move your stat up first because that could affect the event that you draw.
I've learnt things in the Hall of Wonders.
So do you have to end your turn in the room that you spawned in?
You have to end your turn if you have to draw a card. So if a room forces you to draw an event, an omen, or an item, your movement stops. You can do any other actions. So like if you've got a special power, if you've got an item, you can do those things. But generally your movement has to stop.
So
if you can't do
my
anything.
speed is 3, so I could go 1 here,
And
1
then
here.
go to a room.
and then open a new door.
Exactly.
So that's what you did on your turn. You opened your door.
Went straight through and went through. So you've improved your knowledge.
Yes.
So
shall
downstairs, or actually attached to the Elfsong Tavern, is the Hall of Wonders.
Hall of Wonders.
And something happens.
Yeah,
when you
let's
go
have a
in there.
look.
Shall I read it
Go
to you?
for it.
Okay. The crawling claw. A severed hand drops from above and grabs your neck. You gasp and wheeze as it crushes your throat in an iron grip. You must attempt a might roll.
So you can use your wizards.
I'm not good at that.
So what's your power? You can use...
This is when I attack.
when you attack, so you are
knowledge of
defending.
sanity.
So what's your might, Pyrian?
3.
So you get 3 of these dice.
What do I have to roll?
And, well, you roll and I will tell you what happens.
This is gonna suck. Triple blank. A 1. I'm buggered.
You can't get the crawling claw off. Keep this card. Take 1 point of physical damage at the end of each of your turns. Discard this card the next time you increase any trait, or if you end your turn on the weapon shop building tile, or one of the following other tiles.
So I keep this.
So you keep that,
Great, I've got
and
a
at the end of
claw.
your turn, you're going to take
So-
1 point of damage.
So physical
Where do I
damage,
mark
that can
damage?
be either speed or might. You can
yes,
choose.
so you lower it by 1
crikey.
pip.
I'll go down a speed, I guess. Can I recover these?
Yes, you can.
But not easily.
Not easy.
So did it say the hand falls off if you increase a stat?
If he increases a stat, or if he visits certain tiles
So
as well.
because you're in the Hall of Wonders, you can increase your knowledge.
But only once per game. And
Yeah,
once
if
per
I
game.
end my turn.
Once per game.
Yeah, that's the game. I increase my knowledge. Crawling claw.
There you go.
Oh, so you just get it off with
So I
your
get rid
wondrous
of it,
knowledge.
surely.
Yeah.
I lost the speed, but the claw is no more.
So you still take the 1 damage, and then bleh, that goes.
Excellent.
But then in the Hall of Wonders, you found an ingenious hand-removing device.
It's given you such wise knowledge.
So, fortunately, the Hall of Wonders was filled with things
Hall
that
of
could remove
Wonders.
claws that fall down from the ceiling.
It almost makes you wonder why he lived there.
Everyone who goes in that room gets him off. And he goes
just
back
goes
up
back
into
up,
the
yeah.
Back to work.
It's just a lonely hand, you know.
A lovely crawling claw.
Mug tug.
Mud tug, okay. Into the kitchen. So it says here, you can exit from here to the kitchen basement by spending 1 additional space of movement.
The kitchen basement.
Oh, the kitchen basement is down there. Oh, I don't really want to... There's no doors down there. It looks
There's
like...
some blue doors.
Oh, there's some blue
blue
doors.
doors.
So what are blue doors?
Blue doors
Catacombs.
are catacombs.
Oh, okay. Well, Mugtug the Paladin spends a lot of time in the catacombs. So I think I'm going to head down to the basement.
So we're not partying together. I thought we were going to be a group.
We're kind of a group. We're kind of off exploring our own thing. We can stick together if we want, or, you know, if
Well,
Mugtug needs to go down the catacombs and do his business, then Mugtug does
Escanor
that.
needs no comrades.
Let's have a look into one of the
Defeated the mighty claw.
Battle over, I've won.
catacombs. Oh, I found the Beast's Lair.
Oh,
right.
no.
It's right next to the kitchen. So the kitchen basement.
It's the scraps.
Obviously.
They throw the scraps in there for the
It forms
beast.
the thing.
Oh no.
And you also draw an omen. Now, omens, I'm going to give this to Pyrian. Pyrian, do you want to read this for us?
Yes. You
And then
ready?
I'll explain
Little
omens.
raven on it.
That's a spooky noise. Homunculus, a companion, a pitiable, misshapen humanoid figure. Barry, basically, formed from clay. No more than a foot tall, so definitely not Barry.
So is this the little fellow that lives in the Beast's Lair?
Emerges from the shadows and stares at you with black, unblinking eyes. Gain 1 might and 1 knowledge. Lose 1 might and 1 knowledge if you lose control of the homunculus. This omen can't be dropped, traded, or stolen, and you must make a haunt roll.
Okay, so Lewis, you get that.
He's
so
with
that's
you.
with you
You
now.
go up 1 knowledge and 1 might. So good job, the homunculus.
One or
Wow.
the other.
So I've come out of the kitchen. Obviously, when
a
I
little
came
friend.
through the kitchen, I was grabbing
Looking
food
for a
and
snack,
stuff,
yeah.
putting them in my pack, and I went down to the basement. I looked around, and there was a strange door. I opened it, and it opened up on the Beast's Lair, where people throw the food scraps. Hello,
You've got to come up with a name for
He
your
made you
homunculus.
stronger.
Harry.
Harry the homunculus. So
Mudtug found Harry. Harry serves Mudtug now forever.
Take this soft Mugtug.
Oh, you don't want to get rid of Harry, because those house elves, they'll come back. They're kind of scary. So when it says make a haunt roll, they've changed this ever so slightly from the original game. It used to be that you rolled a bunch of dice, and if you rolled a certain number of equal to the number of cards in play, the haunt begins. In this,
Something spooky happens.
Yeah, so now you roll a dice equal to the number of cards you have, and if you get over 6, it begins. So it can't actually begin until later on.
So we need
more
we need
spooky
six.
going
We need
on.
more spooky omens to carry on.
I found a companion.
Good job.
I found a companion. All right, Ben,
Done, Mudtug.
you're up. Where are you going to wander off?
Harry loves Muglock. I'm going to go and see what's going on in the Hall of Wonders.
Okay.
So you're going to go out the street.
Yeah, I'm going to go check out the streets.
Out onto the
I
streets.
found Murder Row.
Oh, nice.
Straight out.
This place is a death trap.
It's not a great place.
You can exit here to the catacomb landing. Oh, so you can go from Murder Row down into like the sewers.
Yeah.
So do I have to link up the doors, or can I have this go off in like another direction?
I believe you can have them go off in a different direction. It creates like a false door in the kitchen.
Let's do that, because otherwise, if it's just a big circle, that's
Yeah.
boring.
I actually saw something in the
Oh,
rules.
yeah. So you can do that.
It said
Go on.
That's the rule.
Because in
you
the
can't
old game,
place
it
a
used to
tile
be.
in such a way that it seals off a level. That is, leaves no way to connect other tiles to that level. If the only possible placement of a tile would seal off a level, discard that tile.
Okay, but it doesn't seal
It's
off
not
the
gonna
level,
seal
so
off the
you
level,
can place
so
it
you
that
can-
way.
That's more interesting than a circle, so that's what
Indeed.
we'll do.
And that is an omen room.
And can I stay in the Hall of Wonders, or do I have to go?
You do have to, as soon as you explore a room, you automatically move into it.
How are you exploring it otherwise? You're just peeking
Opening
in
the
there?
door?
No.
It's Murder Row.
Oh, outside in a bin. Oh no, maybe on a dead body. There's a dead body there.
Right.
You find the figurine of wondrous power.
Ooh.
A small ebony statuette shaped like a fly. Fits in the palm of your hand. It transforms into a giant fly that stays with you and protects you. Once per game, when you take any amount of damage, you may ignore that damage instead. Make a haunt roll.
You got a little
down.
friend.
Two,
You got a little fly. I got attacked by a friend.
4.
4, so
No
it's still not
spooks
6,
today.
so it still can't trigger. And then that is pretty much it.
It's up to you, Mark.
Oh my god, Tasha Bright Bottle is totally gonna go this way. So pass me a street.
Out of the front door of the Elven Tavern.
Into a fountain.
There's a nice fountain out there in the
Once per
square.
game, if you end your turn here, you can gain 1 sanity, which I am going to do. Whoop. And then, because
Make
there
a
is no
wish.
card, my wish is that I don't want to die. I wish not to die in the upcoming death trap.
And here
But
it
isn't
is.
that if you end your turn?
Because this
there's
wasn't
no
a card
item.
draw place.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so I can
sweet.
keep
So you
going.
don't need to.
But this one does, and so I'm going to put this one here. Executioner's block.
Oh, right. So this is where the old gibbet is.
The old
Wait, I
gibbet.
don't understand. It says if you end your turn here,
Oh, so is it if I end my turn there?
but then
I won't-
So
I
you
won't
can't
gain
drink from
sanity.
you can't wish in the fountain.
I won't gain
Oh,
sanity.
okay.
You have to-
That was-
I got you.
Thanks for pointing that out.
No, no, I
I'm
just-
a
I wasn't
dirty
sure.
cheat.
What's the worst that could happen from drawing a card? Let's find out. You may use this omen once during each of your turns to draw from the deck of many things.
Oh no, that thing destroys D&D campaigns.
Roll 4 dice and subtract 1 from the result for each small monster token on this card. So after you roll, every time you use this, you put a token on it.
Yeah.
So every time you use it, it gets worse.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just like the deck. That's funny.
So you can just get loads of items and cool things, or
Okay.
you might get horrible shit.
So you found the deck of many
I
things.
found the deck of many things, which is terrible.
And make a haunt roll.
Make a haunt roll. Well, let's do the haunt roll. So we've got 3 in play. Only 2. The haunt does not begin. And do I want to use this? I mean, I've got to, right? I've got to draw
Yeah,
from the
it's a
deck of
thing.
many things.
You
I have to. So you roll 4 dice and subtract 1 for each result for it. Well, I don't have it yet. So I got a 4. Draw an item card. This is the sun card, Vial of Poison. In Baldur's Gate, poison is the most direct way to tell someone you tire of their presence. When you inflict physical damage with an attack, you may discard this to increase the damage by 1.
Oh, so they execute people in Baldur's Gate with poison.
Yeah.
Is that
Nice.
the lethal injection? You found a syringe of lethal injection.
Yeah, basically.
Perfect.
Just stick it right in.
so if I go in here,
I'm
if I
saving
go
that
in
for
here,
when
I have
Kieran
to draw
inevitably-
an omen card.
No, because you've entered that room, you've drawn that omen card now. So
that's
it.
just for the first time you go.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And that
Alright.
automatically ends your turn if you have to draw a
Yeah,
card.
so you
Alright.
can now
Well,
explore.
I'll go,
You can move 3, can't you?
Yeah, I'll go 1, and I'll go off this way.
Into the
Shrine to
shrine.
Doghouse.
Doghouse.
Right, someone's house there. So I guess you're just busting into some building.
Straight
in the
into the
door.
Doghouse.
So this is like round the back of the Elf Song Tavern. There is a
it
hall
across
of
the street?
wonders across Murder Row. You're stepping over the dead body.
Absolutely. It says I have to draw an
found my
omen
little
card.
The giant, ignoring the giant fly
Is
buzzing
that right?
around.
Yeah,
Go
go
on
for
then,
it.
you read it
Oh,
to me.
yes, absolutely. Oh, this armor makes you feel like you can stand up to anyone. Cursed armor. Gain 1 sanity.
Yeah.
Lose 1 sanity if you lose control of the cursed armor. Whenever you roll defense, you may add 1 to the result. If you do, lose 1 sanity. So you can basically spend sanity to add to your defense.
God.
It can't be stolen. Make a haunt roll now.
What do I-
So you roll 4 dice, and if we get to over 6, the traitor is revealed.
3.
3. No traitor yet.
Okay, it's going well.
It's getting tense.
Ravio's not having the best of times.
Ramio's having a terrible
Found
fucking
some
time.
creepy armor.
Well, I'm just
in
going to
hands.
keep exploring the catacombs. I'm a paladin, so this is my jam. The catacombs.
I love the undead.
Oh, the gladiator pit. Sure.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's an omen. There's an omen going
Okay.
on in the gladiator
And then
pit.
was it on the?
You can gain a might if you survive this turn.
Oh, cool.
If you survive this turn, is that what it says?
Book of Spells.
Oh, cool.
Weapon. This dusty tome is filled with secrets, some useful, others dangerous. Have caution, adventurer. If you attack an opponent that has a sanity trait, you may attack with sanity instead of might. That's my whole shtick. Your opponent defends with sanity and damage is mental instead of physical. If you attack an opponent in this way and you take damage, take 1 additional point of damage. You can't use another weapon while you're using this one. Make a haunt roll now.
Oh my gosh, more haunt rolls. This is all,
we're getting
we're all about the
loads so
haunt.
quickly.
5.
So 5. God, this is really
Spooky.
almost.
Okay, we're okay.
Okay.
So that is my end, and I get a
you
mic
get a mic
for
'cause you
ending my
survived.
turn.
Congrats.
All right, I fought the people in the gladiators
The people.
arena.
I'm gonna
The
go.
people.
Murderer, don't like it. I don't like it. I go in the kitchen and I find the sorcerer's sundries.
Oh, here you go, that works. So it's like
Sorcerer's Sundries.
off the other side of the kitchen is a little larder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
full
makes
of-
sense.
Full of sorcerer's
Bam.
sundries. A horde of cranium rats emerges from their burrows to surround you. Their overgrown, pulsating brains extrude from their skulls. Their eyes glow red, and you feel their minds link in an overwhelming force that reaches into your brain. Roll. You must attempt a
Fucking
sanity
brain
roll.
rats.
Attempt a sanity
Give me some
roll.
dice. I have got 5.
Oh wow.
5 sanity.
You're the most, are you the most sane of all?
Rashka rolls a 5.
You overwhelm the rats and loot their minds. Gain 1 additional sanity. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Does that mean I go just still on stay on
You
5?
stay on pip, yeah. So when you gain a sanity, it doesn't always increase the number, but the pip moves up.
Yeah, so you're still 5
So if you
sanity.
lose one,
but-
you'll still be on full.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Cranium rats dealt with. What happened to
Nice.
this?
I'll just pop that over here.
In the
Mind bullets.
Fucking cranium rats.
All
Sonic
right,
rats.
Mark.
Right,
go, Hughes.
I am going to go. Well, I'll just go this way. Explore a Bildon.
Build on.
The mansion.
That sounds good.
Which sounds great, and there's an event. Do you want to read this one for me, Ben?
Do it.
Blessing of Ilmata. A pleasant calm flows through the area, as if a watchful eye looks upon it and seeks to ease your suffering.
I do need my
Lose 10
suffering
might.
eased.
You are too calm to fight. Roll the dice equal to the number of your traits that are below your starting values. So any of your
None of
starting
them.
Right. Add 1 if you're a cleric or a paladin.
I'm not.
So you failed the test and you are not blessed. Discard this card.
Oh, okay.
Sucks.
It's just like, you're not religious enough. Fuck off.
You're not beat up enough. You don't need my help.
Street.
That sucks.
Oh god. A dead end! This is going from bad to worse.
Yeah. No, these are yellow.
Yeah, it was a yellow on the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
why
that's
is
fine.
why has it got a red door?
It means that if it had drawn it in a different way, it could exit
Oh,
onto
I
a different
see.
space. But it's
Oh well.
Dead
An event,
end.
please.
an event.
I'm dead.
Baal's call. You have a vision of a grotesque skull.
Ball's call.
Baal's call.
Call the ball.
As blood pools around your feet and your ears echo with the pitiable cry of a tortured soul. Attempt a sanity roll.
What do I have to do?
So, what's your sanity?
5.
5. So you get 5 dice. Roll those bad boys.
5.
5. You find the vision oddly compelling. Gain 1 might.
The power of balls compels
My ball power increases. My mighty balls.
Mighty balls.
Okay, I'm going to continue investigating the
old catacombs.
catacombs into the forgotten cache.
Well, you found it.
What's that say on that one?
You may attempt a knowledge roll of 5+ to draw an item card once per game. If you fail, take 1 point of damage. Otherwise, an event.
Do you want to do that now, Lewis?
Yeah, I'll do the
Event
event.
first.
Event
and
first?
then we'll see.
Arcane gate. A portal springs to life here, offering a shimmering passage to another location. Place 1 square arcane gate token on this tile.
Okay.
Ben's
Anytime now?
token master.
Well, give me a minute.
Anytime.
And he'll do it on
Where
the
did the other one go?
Anytime now until it's been placed. The card may not be read.
What does the arcane conduit do?
And the second arcane gate taken on any other tile on the board.
So you can teleport to
An
somewhere.
adventurer, monster, or NPC can move between those tiles with one space of movement.
Oh, right, okay.
So you can go from Forgotten Cache to...
Let's say there's something in the Sorcerer's Sundry's room, like a little portal in here.
Yeah.
Links back up.
A little artifact opens up.
Then you can do the cash.
You may attempt a knowledge roll of 5+.
So what's your knowledge?
My
Mugtug?
knowledge is 4.
So you'd roll 4 dice.
And you need to get 5
I'm
or
trying to think
more.
what the odds are.
If you fail,
Not
take
great.
1 point of physical damage.
That's alright. You're tough. You're a big tough half orc.
It's not worth it. 5? How am I going to get 5?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough roll, actually.
What
You're
do I
not
get?
odds on to make
Draw an
this.
item.
odds on.
I'm going to try it.
Go on. Big risks.
Feedback.
That's what you get for trying to open a loot crate. You get stung.
Not by the time this goes out.
That's true.
I'm going to jump through the gate. Whoop! And go to the
I think you go to the Forgotten
Yeah,
Cache.
oh, yeah, no,
sir.
go once, and then I'm going to go this way.
There's no door this way.
Is there no door
Yeah,
there?
no,
Oh,
no.
sorry, I'm cheating.
You can go in the gladiator pit and come out that
So
way.
there's one here, one
What happens
here.
in there?
We
Once
can
per
go that way.
game, you may gain a might. Could go gain a might, couldn't I? Nah. Fuck it. Let's go into the flooded chamber.
That sounds better.
You may attempt a sanity roll to cross. If you fail, stop moving. So, what's my sanity? That's 5. Oh, I'm good at sanity. Don't know why sanity makes you good at swimming, but sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Creepy
Gonna
water.
Stay
Cthulhu's in
calm.
there.
Stay calm. Yeah, don't panic. Don't panic, boys. What's a
5.
pass?
3. You do it.
3. I do it. Let's keep going then.
So one more
I
category.
find Assassin's Run. Oh my god, look, it's like some kind of horrible booby trap.
Good
room.
God.
That's the crystal maze.
It's like a training thing.
Dun, dun, dun. You may attempt a speed roll to cross. If you fail, stop moving. Okay, I've got to go under the spinning blades, over the spike pit. Hooray! I keep going.
You keep going. So how many movements is that? So you've done 1, 2, 3,
I've
right?
got speed 4.
There
That
you
was
go,
a free
perfect.
one.
That was a free,
Yeah, final move.
Okay, into the arcane retreat.
Gosh.
Oh my god, he's booby trapped his lair. This little like
Naturally.
you know, you've got to get through all this shit to get
Now
here.
this is an automatic lock-in.
So when exiting, you must attempt a knowledge roll of 4+. If you fail, lose a might.
Oh, okay.
So on exit, it's going to be a tricky one.
But
All
in
right.
the arcane retreat, you find a berserker axe. This axe was made to kill. It needs you to help fulfill its destiny. There you go. You roll 2 additional dice, so to maximum 8. We're making a might attack with this weapon. There you go. It's a
Chop, chop.
weapon.
And it is a horn roll, I
It is a
believe.
horn roll.
So how many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 dice. Are we odds on?
6 plus.
Not
No,
today.
Not today. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to come out this way if you can pass me a street. The waterfront
Okay.
with an event.
You could have been a contender.
That's the event.
Flash flood. What's that sound? Every adventure in the catacomb must make a might roll.
Oh no!
I set off a booby trap jumping over the thing.
Yeah.
So roll that might.
So what's your
I've
might?
got 5.
5.
4. What's your might?
You hold on tight. Nothing bad happens.
Your might
My might
is
is 3.
You're not in the catacombs, eh? Oh,
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
No, I'm over there.
Like
What
you
are
said,
you
I keep
doing?
getting
Did you just flush
confused.
the toilet on us?
Basically, yeah, I like walked in, I was just like, no, this dam looks important. Break it.
Fuck 2. I'm swept to the flooded chamber.
Oh, shit.
So you
Oh,
go,
yeah, sploosh.
sploosh.
That's not bad. You get out of the
chamber.
arcane retreat for free.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Sweet.
Pretty good.
Look, I'm looking out for you, dude.
He
It's
just
like,
flushed
I've
me
got,
out.
I've got your back.
It's alright, I got my axe. It's all good.
Murder axe when you inevitably
All right.
become the traitor and kill us all.
1, 2, is that street?
Alright.
Watch post.
Okay, another event.
Oh. A vision of murder. Murder, murder. Your head swims as you see a moment lost in time. A killer snapping his victim's neck and throwing them off a building, the body falling for what seems like forever. You must attempt a knowledge roll. You should be good at this, wizard. And you got 5. 5 dice. Let me know what you get. Oh, huge
8.
roll. 8. You recognise the killer as Savarok and remember that he was brought to justice. This comforts you. Gain 1 sanity.
Excellent.
Oh, Savarok. Comes from the
Ah,
old,
Savarok, yes, he was brought to justice. I feel more sane than ever.
I was worried it was a terrible vision, but actually it was old news.
Oh, God.
That happened in the first Baldur's Gate game.
A rat's nest with an event, hang on. I'm a cleric. Once during a turn, you may treat an event tile as if it didn't have an event symbol, allowing you to skip drawing the card and continue moving after you deliver this
there you
tile.
go.
So I'm going to go back out of the rat's nest. That's 2 movement.
He doesn't like rats. Save me, master.
And I think I have to just go back into here. I can't do anything, unfortunately. That's
So you were 1.
I'm not quick enough.
Oh, yep.
But I did avoid bad stuff happening in the rat's nest and taking physical damage.
Do I have to roll
And also,
again?
that's the gladiator pit, right? If you survive, you gain a might.
Once per game. So I think
is it once per
I think I
game?
already took 1 might from that.
Ah, okay.
You did, I think.
Okay, do I need to swim out of the pit again?
What does it say? To cross, yes, I guess you would, yeah.
Otherwise, you basically miss your turn there.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
I'm through. I'm a good swimmer. Right,
this way or this
I'll go this way. I'll go 1, 2,
Yep, and then that way, yep.
Into the catacombs.
to the neglected shrine.
That's kind of sad.
Oh. And it is an omen. God, old Omen Ben over there. Dimensional shackles. The shackles immediately latch onto your legs. Lose 1 speed.
Oh.
Gain 1 speed if you lose control of the dimensional shackles. Whenever you make an attack against an adventurer on your tile and win, you may give the defender this card instead of inflicting damage. This omen can't be dropped or stolen, but it can be given as above. It can also be traded as long as both players agree. Make a haunt roll now. 7 dice.
No, we're nearly there.
So if he does this, he's the haunted one.
Not necessarily.
Depends on what the haunt is.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Some of them, sometimes it'll be me, sometimes it'll be whoever's got like the lowest sanity or something like
6.
That is 6.
that. 6?
6.
It's 6 o'clock.
So. So what was the omen? That was the dimensional shackles, right? And what room was it in?
In the neglected shrine.
So these shackles are something you've awoken something in the darkness. Something used to be shackled.
Number 6.
In the forgotten shrine, in the neglected
Oh,
shrine.
it's neglected for a reason.
Okay, who has the lowest sanity?
5.
4.
I've got 3, so I think it's me. I am the traitor.
Bong.
Bong.
Okay, so you have to read your little...
Yes, and it's number 6, so it is haunt 6.
We knew you were the traitor because you flushed that toilet.
Exactly, that's it. I tried to
Obvious
get
play.
My plans to get rid of you. So you guys get the Secrets of Survival book.
Okay.
So that's going to be, that will tell
Do
you
not
what you have to
read
do.
until the haunt begins. And we look at number 6, do
We look at number 6.
we? How do I know which one is number 6?
Oh, this is very interesting. This kind
How
of,
do I know
it's
which one
quite
is number
amusing.
6?
So they're all numbered.
it says at the
It
bottom.
says at the bottom.
It's not.
So shall we shall we all leave and you stay in here?
I can read what
You can
mine-
tell us what your haunt is.
We'll come back
and then
in
you
and we'll
swap back
do.
in.
Yeah.
And then I can leave and
See
then
you in a
guys can
moment.
say that. All right.
BRB.
So it is revealed that I am the traitor, and the haunt that we are playing is the Golthias tree, which is very amusing considering this was the very first thing I ever did in High Rollers, our D&D stream, which is quite amusing. The derelict shrine would be a sad sight if not for the rich foliage that marks nature's resolve to reclaim its purchase on this artificial space. You wander toward a moss-covered altar, drawn by an urge to kneel before it. There you reach down and unearth a mass of roots. At once, whispers fill your mind, and you're struck by visions of an unnaturally gnarled tree of magnificent proportions. It drinks darkness from the very soil beneath your feet. Do it. Rising from an unseen grotto underground, the vines that long ago took over this place caress your ankles, sending shivers up your legs. The whispers from below are clear to you now as you utter them aloud. Sow the seeds of the Golthias tree. Okay, so for this haunt, the traitor stays in the room while the heroes exit to read and discuss the strategy. Your adventurer is still in the game but has turned traitor. If your might and knowledge are below their starting values, reset them to their starting values, and I gain 1 might and 2 knowledge now. That puts my knowledge up to 6, which is pretty good. Collect some small monster tokens and put them in a pile near the board representing Vine Blight, so I need to grab those in a second. Collect the square obstacle tokens and set aside 3 of them, or 4 if there are 5 or more adventurers. These represent branches. Place the branch tokens on the board so that each is at least 4 tiles from the others. Treat any sewer grate as connected to the catacombs landing, and paired tiles with stairs, such as the kitchen and kitchen basement, as connected to each other. That's a lot of words. What do I know about the heroes? They're trying to cut down the branches and prune back your vine blights, preventing the growth of the Golthias tree. I win when 2 branches are connected by unstunned vine blights, or all of the heroes are killed. You must do this at the end of each adventurer's turn. Remove any vine blights that aren't connected to a branch from the board. To be connected, each tile between the vine blights and branch, including the branch's tile, must contain a vine blight. Then move each stunned vine blight 1 tile closer to the branch it is connected to. If this movement causes any vine blights to become unconnected, they also move 1 tile closer to the previously connected branch. Okay, I'm gonna have to reread that. That's confusing. And then there's a little bit for me to read. So it sounds like I've got to place some branches around. I've got to get myself some tokens, and then I've got to connect these branches with the different vine blights, which are monsters from D&D, and I can grow more branches. It's gonna be tricky because, well, in a way it's kind of good because Lewis and Ben are stuck down in catacombs. Pyrian is miles from me, like he is super far. So if I explore a little bit and I start moving out, I might be able to start, joining a couple of these up. The only problem that's going to cause a problem is that arcane gate. I've got the deck of many things, I've got a vial of poison, so if need be, I might be able to take out some of the weaker heroes. Pyrian's looking a bit weak, the other two are pretty strong. I think Ben's got the lowest might. I might be able to take him out. Maybe we can see what we can do. I guess I'll go get the guys and get my tokens, and then we're going to carry on playing.
Hello. If you enjoyed our games on Games Night, you can actually pick them up on the Yogscast store. There's all the games we played, Camel Up, Bang, a bunch of D&D stuff. So go ahead, take a look, maybe buy some Yogscast t-shirts while you're at it. Thanks for the support. Cheers, guys.